Welcome, everybody. How's it going? My name's Greg, and we've got some bangers for you tonight. I'm in the booth with Desi. Desi, say hi while I contact this person who's texting me.
Hello. So we got a nice
Keep talking, yeah.
a nice list of 3 E-Wings. We all know what I say about E-Wings. They're basically 1 agility in terms of actually negating damage. Then you got going against really high initiative on the side. You got Wedge, Luke, Nora with Afterburners and ATB. Getting some focuses from Asegi. Looks like it's going to be a nice banger list. Then you got the E-Wings, which is just, got 2 different loadouts. One's got Trick Shot Plasma's R3, one's got Elusive Fire Control Pattern Analyzer. So we'll see how that gets utilized, and if they keep straight which one has what upgrades. Hey, I'm fake cam number 1. I was the first fake cam. All the fake cams are impersonators of Cam, but also of me.
So, what do you? Who's winning this, Desi?
I'm going on the right just because they've got more torpedoes and higher initiative. And easier access to double mods. Kinda. They're E-Wings, so they got pretty good at double mods. We're gonna play the salvage. I'm not really expecting anyone to pick up the crates. Maybe the E-Wings will. But I expect if they do, White Luke's just gonna murder them.
All right, first representing the Punisher.
Your punishment's life.
It's Timmy, and his opponent representing. It's Martin. You pull up with this. It's 1-1 this series. So whoever wins gets control of the series. Desi, how important is Game 3 in your draft league experience?
It's pretty good for setting the momentum for the rest of the series. Especially if you already won the first 2 games. If you win the 3rd game, you're just... like your opponent's just pretty demoralized. They're just like, well, I guess it's either win or lose, and 4 people have to think that. And one of them was going to crack under the pressure.
Now, Martin told me he beat Tim in a tournament earlier, so this might be a little bit of a grudge match. Game 3 of Berserkers vs. Starkillers is happening as we speak. Well, we have 2 games of Berserkers vs. Starkillers to follow. I'm just saying Game 2 and Game 3 are both Berserkers Starkillers. Here it is. Walter of the Meatbags 26, Florent of the Firebirds 11.
That's a big score.
So the Meatbags go 3-0 up on the Firebirds.
I wonder what died in that last turn to get to 26.
Berserkers could close it out tonight. They win 2 out of 3 of these matches. It's unfortunate that the K-Wing and all its intended weaponry platform goodness is used to being a pseudo-double coordinator. I don't care.
I mean, it's just the best born for this ship in the game.
We tried it expensive loadout. No one took anything. I don't care. If you guys actually cared about that, you would have used it when you had the chance.
Like, if you want a weapons platform K-Wing, you need a pilot ability that makes it a good weapons platform.
Yeah.
not one that's a coordinator. It's its own fault.
The ability to, if it could slam and shed stress or shed the
Disarm.
disarm somehow, probably be a lot better ship.
Like, even if it can just attack and not be able to modify its dice or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
just
I think
something.
like a barrage rocket K-wing is probably not the worst thing in the world, but it's not the best.
Yeah, you're just competing against arcs at that point. Arcs and side arcs.
It's just I don't know. It's a weird ship. It looks cool. I think K-wings look cool.
I think it would look cool. I'm not a fan of Asegi's paint job because I'm not a big fan of like that yellow gold color.
Sure.
But I like K-wings.
It's a very like World War II inspired design, which I like.
Yeah, I can see that. Classic warplane.
Yeah, what this kind of reminds me of is like those I hate to say it, but you know those like whenever like a movie set in World War II is dealing with like experimental Nazi planes.
And see, I've seen a movie like that before.
Well, like Wonder Woman.
I actually haven't seen it.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of them. It looks like
Okay.
an experimental Nazi plane from World War II.
Honestly, the paint job kind of looks like it's cut off like Hydra a little bit from Marvel. Almost a little bit.
Pack her up 3-1. That just come in. Should have got a notification if a game just came in. Not in. I'm really surprised Martin didn't ban salvage with Gavin.
Yeah, I'm just expecting them to not pick up crates, so they didn't care.
There we go.
But
Crispy,
you kind of-
22-20 over the Wolfpack. What a game that must have been. 22-20. Damn. The
Close.
SL Bomber, which can fire their turret while disarmed, and the SF SL, which can fire out their front arc while disarmed, are pretty good abilities. I agree, and they're also abilities that make a lot of sense. Like, why would the rear gunner reloading his rear gun? Star Killers 3, Berserkers 20. Brad bringing it home for Berserkers. They're up 3-0. They'll get 2 chances to close it out tonight on stream. That would be a huge win for Berserkers, Desi. Berserkers are literally in win or go home mode right now. And a series win would be huge.
How many games do they have won so far?
I believe they've won 3.
Okay, so
I need to pull up the sheet.
Bird on playoffs yet, so both games would still get played tonight.
Both games are going to get played regardless. You just need to win one to give you the overall win for the week. Berserkers have won two games. Right now, the last spot in the Carroll Conference for the wild card is 3. So Degenerates and Starkillers both have 3 wins. So Berserker's win brings them even. And their tiebreakers are really strong. They're over 1,000 points, Desi.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah. I mean, they're maybe the 3rd highest scoring team in the league right now. 4th highest score? No, the 3rd. They're 3rd highest scoring team in the league. So a win this week is huge. Who are they playing this week? I already forgot. Week 9. find the Berserkers. They should be home the last 2 weeks, if I recall correctly. Berserkers versus Star Killers. Oh, it's against the Star Killers, too. That's a huge matchup because the Star Killers are one of the teams they're battling with for that spot. Ooh.
So
That
point
could
score,
be
that's
a
like
huge
that's,
win.
point score is mission points.
No, point score is total points in the whole game. So all the points added up. So if you win 22-20 and then win 18-11, it'd be 40-31.
Okay. So Berserker's getting big points, but just never actually finishing it out, unfortunately.
They do a mistake, or did that come again? Yeah, mistake. So it updated. Greg, does it make you feel bad that you've taken 56 months worth of my money and haven't even given me a free t-shirt? No, I feel great about that, actually. It's the one thing in life I feel good about. Perhaps the only thing. But then we play Foxes next week while Degenerates and Star Killers play each other. Well, I'll tell you what that means. That means you're the biggest Degenerate fan in the world. Assuming you win this series, you're literally the biggest Degenerates fan in the world. Because then it doesn't matter if you win or lose, I think. If Degenerates beat Star Killers and you maintain your tiebreakers on them.
You just go for target lock here.
Yeah, I think you got him.
It doesn't have a focus.
All right, what's going on? What's going on here? Sev, why are you doing this?
I don't do math odds. That's a job for Atreides or Cesaro or anyone else.
You've done mistake in week 9 score reporting like 4 times. All right, we're gonna get a proton torpedo. Don't do it.
Guys, thank you for the focus too.
Don't do it.
A little modified.
Well, it's also loot, right?
Yeah,
Of
but you
course.
can spend a force, you can spend a focus. Classic U-Wing.
Ooh, the elusive
A little
actually
better.
pays off. Only 2 shields. I mean, if you're gonna soak up a torpedo, might as well soak one up and not be dead.
You still got one shield left for Wedge's plasma torpedo, unfortunately. I want to say you do like a 2 hard right and try to get in range of Wedge to give the focus for next turn. So if you can just murder yellow next turn, you're sitting pretty.
Don't edit scores in the reporting channel. It won't do anything. Nora sucks. I destroyed her easily last night. It wasn't that easy. West was the one you destroyed easy last night. Wes just did not feel like living. Wes was like, I came here and I've done all I came to do. And that's it.
I mean, that's what D65s do.
He didn't even get a jam off. He did nothing. Okay,
Wow,
so
him.
I won the game. Why am I taking slander?
I think it's because you didn't give him a free T-shirt.
Oh, that's probably game. I almost jammed. I died. The West Jansen story. No. No, you didn't. Luke pulled the 4K of the century, shot an ionized pink, got half of the game. Gendor ran away like the coward he is. It was a delightful. You pick up?
You can't afford to pick up. Wedge does a one straight? No.
I think Wedge might bank in.
He might.
You got a barrel roll left here. Just to try to get Luke in arc if Luke wants to bank and throw another Pro Tort.
I feel Luke will be able to barrel roll out of anything.
I'm gonna try to put Nora in a box. Nora, a real good defensive ability, but she ain't that fast.
Like, Nora does a one straight or like a three bank, right? Should be pretty safe.
A Nora one straight would be pretty great for her right now. And Luke's just in no man's land.
Yeah, just target lock next turn, you can talent roll.
Yeah.
Or 3 hard at Braylon.
Oof, Wedge. Is that in? No. You would have to barrel roll to exchange fire.
And that might put you outside of Asagi's range.
And it also has you at.
I think you just pick up.
I don't think you're in range. Might be in range. I don't know.
Like, you're either barrel rolling to take unmodded shots or pick up.
I don't think you take the unmodded shot. I think the E-Wing has the advantage there.
I think so too. I didn't get a chance to see if I was in, but that was very close.
I don't think the Rebellion gets a shot this turn.
Well, one does.
Not the Rebellion. No, I'm right.
They're both rebels.
Yeah, they're both rebels. Fine.
But Braylon should have a shot.
Yeah, Braylon should have Nora. Classic 3v2. Could maybe use the tractor beam and pull Nora into shots.
I mean, it's possible. If that's what's happening, then no point rolling. That's what's going on. Vector beams are 1 to 3. Jamming beam is 1 to 2.
Jamming beam is the one that is 1 to 2.
Which they also have.
That is the full potato. Sure. Plus a topping.
Should have the range 3 bonus, shouldn't they? Or do they have that maneuver?
Yellow.
Oh, it's Plasma Torpedo.
Oh.
That was Gavin.
Dang. That did a lot of damage to Nora. With a fuel leak, Gavin sitting there.
I mean, Tecumseh might be right. Nora might just die here.
You need to do... I mean, you would need hit crit. And he's going to plasma to avoid... I get why you plasma here, and it's going to pay off because of the double crit, but... Why is he not rolling defense? Oh, because he's tractor. He doesn't get the defense. Yeah, Nora's just dead. What a play.
Rotated wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah, I mean, Nora had already engaged, so there was no chance at retaliation. Pretty good stuff from Buddy there. And they're going to get a turn where they can likely get some locks going off on Luke here. That. Power of plasma torps.
They're good. Nora was tractored.
Nora got no evade dice because of plasma torpedoes and a tractor. So she would only roll 1, no range. And then the tractor lowers value by 1. So no dice for Nora. I thought it's a pretty dream start for Buddy, I think. All right, little hurtful. Can you believe that, Desi? Ponderous. I want to listen to us.
I mean, that's chat's option, but they're wrong. But they can. Wow, Tecumseh.
Wow, Tecumseh. Wow.
Wow. Oh, so you want more random conversations? Okay, so why is the red number attack instead of green being attack? Because obviously TIE fighters are the superior ship and they shoot green lasers, so they should have green as the attack dice.
Tecumseh Sherman has been fined 90,000 nickels for offensive comments. Now say something nice to Desi, Tecumseh.
Yeah, like green dice should be attack dice. Look at that coward.
Please! God damn it! Say something nice to Desi. Desi, do you take being fake cam #1 as nice?
Well, I am, so technically yes. I'm the original fake cam.
All right, fine.
Oh, the guy went back to his nipples? I would have said no and just never said I accept his apologies.
Hmm. No.
You're not Canadian, Pim. You don't get to be the original fake cam. I see how it is. It's just like, Theggy's not cool enough to get target locked.
I think he already has one on Segi.
He did. He got rid of it.
Oh, so put it on Legend Luke.
On the, yeah.
Maybe he figures the Segi isn't gonna. Yeah,
Playing the
Mike.
effective.
Everyone's picking up boxes. Why did you go that way?
Misclick. Running away like a coward. I mean, 9 is the best number. It's perfectly balanced. Don't know if Wedge has a shot. I think I probably would have closed foils just so I could boost.
Which you might want to pick up here.
I guess. But are cowards.
Luke gonna get fucking fired? Luke's only taking one shot. Or Luke's taking 0 shots.
And again, the E-Wings have no mods. I mean, next turn, maybe.
Luke's in like a good spot for this turn. Next turn, Luke's gonna be in a kill box. And then just leave Wedge for the kill box. You have
Gotta
a
say-
Segi. Yeah,
Yeah,
you just need to reroll the 1, baby. It's a Segi time. That'll be 3 shields.
Classic E-Wing.
That's it for Luke's torpedoes. I mean, he did 5 shields with his 2 torpedoes, so I think you're okay with this.
Yeah.
We'll each gain a point, and we'll head into round 4. Real Cam, thank you for the resub.
Yay, real Cam. Not fake discount Cam. Doesn't even sing.
You don't sing? Fake Cam, number 1?
Not really. I have in the
A little
past.
bit for us.
No, it's okay.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Kemery. London to Paris to Tokyo.
Yes.
Do you know Joe Hendry?
No.
You're wrong.
Is that a person?
Yeah. Started talking during the one-way out speech. Oof. Tough. Tough when you have to break up with someone you've married. Desi, what's the greatest monologue in Star Wars?
I am now a bigger fan of the Mon Mothma speech than the Luthen Rail one. But they're both very
Okay.
good.
Okay.
I just think Mon Mothma speaks more about current situations, and Luthen Rails is just like better in isolation.
Kindness, kinship, love.
I burned it all for a sunset or sunrise I will never see. Oh, that one's so good. Oh, Marva's is really good. God.
Oh, like Marva's. I always forget about Marva's.
I like how he's kind of laughing as he says it. It's like, I can't believe we made it this far. And now I'm gonna die. Luthen's is good. I'm gonna go slightly off the beaten path here. I'm gonna say anytime they have Nimic reading from his diary, or his manifesto, if you will.
Oh, the Manifesto's amazing.
Yeah, that shit gets me. Yeah, I think like Seven Sherman are like saying the same kind of thing. Like, he knew. The manifesto is it's so good and so relevant right now that it just like fucking slaps.
Hmm. Oh, we're blocking orange.
I can promise you I've never said Cisco was the best Star Trek captain. DS9 is my second least favorite Star Trek. You've got
your
me
least favorite?
confused with someone else.
It's me. Yeah, you're confused with me.
I'm a next gen boy, and I always will be. Yeah,
Now you gotta watch the lower decks, Pim.
all you cucks love DS9. The original series is the worst. DS9 is the second worst. Enterprise is the third worst.
So my least favorite is Discovery.
I like Discovery. Not like a lot. It's mid tier, but I like it better than. I think I like Enterprise more than Discovery. I would go Discovery third worst, Enterprise fourth worst. Voyager is great. That's either my 2 or 3. I really, really like Strange New Worlds. So
I like
that's
Strange New Worlds.
either 2 or 3. If we're counting lower decks, that's got to be top 3. It's so good.
It's third for me after DS9 and TNG. So for me, Voyager peaks in season 5 because that's when they've got the Equinox episodes. Like season 5, season 6.
Voyager does a really good job of keeping you invested, even though nothing's really happening.
And they never promote Kim.
Yeah, Harry Kim just stays ensign the entire fucking show. What a dick.
I mean, he's basically a brand new officer at the first episode, but he's gone through 7 years of Delta Quadrant.
Greg, what's my opinion on Picard? The best captain?
Or the show.
Oh, the show. Wasn't bad. It has moments, right? Like,
I liked the first season. I wasn't a huge fan of the second season, and I enjoyed the first 2/3 of the third season. But I didn't like how it ended.
my wife loves Voyager. Quick, ask me a random Voyager question, and she'll give me the answer. Okay? Alright. What is Seven of Nine's real full name?
I know that answer.
Yeah, I know you do. But this is for Seth. Trady.
Well, that's another shields down. There's almost no shields left on the left side. But no damage cards.
Annika Hansen. That's correct.
We got damage card, everybody. Damage card. First one.
Dun, dun, dun. Now, do you go into wedge here since you got 3 shots?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, he says. It's going to be a plasma missile.
Yeah, plasma. You've got a range 1 from Gavin. You may want to do Brennan first to Tractor, but I think you just put all your dice in them. That's my Segi, so just
That's
shields.
The shields, yeah. Well, now I think you're going for damage now. You're not tractor.
Yeah, if you're in a Tractor, you would have shot Braylon first. I do think Jerry Ryan was the best part of Picard. Bringing her back and having her character be different.
Yeah. I like Strange New Worlds because of how it's like an optimistic time for the Federation. I feel like Picard's like a very like dark Federation time, and like Discovery gets into like a very dark Federation time.
Like they've been through multiple Borg invasions. They've dealt with Dominion War. Like the Federation's not doing well at that point.
Hit
Wedge
crit,
almost
crit
dead.
into Wedge, and Wedge is dead.
But just refusing to roll evades just rolls lots of ice.
Used all of Asegi's focuses.
Like season 1 of Picard, I really
Oh,
thought they'd bring
Seth,
back Lal.
get your wife. I have a great question. And if your wife gets it, she's a true Voyager fan. Let me know when you're ready. All right. What actor starred in an episode arc? I believe it was a 2 or 3 episode arc of Voyager, who was also a featured player on Saturday Night Live from 1993 to 94, and eventually had their own show.
I don't know this one. I don't know Saturday Night Live.
Hints are available if needed. I don't want to give too much away too early, but if you need a hint, hints are available.
Andy Dick was only in 1 episode.
Andy Dick is not correct. Although that's a really good guess. I don't believe Andy Dick was ever a featured player on SNL.
He was the main character in 1 episode, but he was only
Yeah,
in 1
he
episode.
was on Voyager, but I don't believe he was ever a
SNL.
featured player. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he never got there. Michael McKean was in 1 episode.
Sarah Silverman, she was in the time travel episode, right?
Honestly, this kind of fits it. I don't believe this was an arc. Give a little credit. I don't know. He went straight to cast. He wasn't a featured player. That's a little bit of a technicality. Pim got it right. It's Sarah Silverman.
Good job, Pim.
But
You get a t-shirt.
Michael McKean is not a bad answer. Just for the record, really not a bad answer.
So you owe Pim a t-shirt now, right?
Huh?
You owe Pim a t-shirt for getting it right?
No.
That's what I hear.
Question wasn't for Pim. In fact, he ruined it.
Wow, Pim. -1 t-shirt.
Yep. He was only on for 1 season. Same as Sarah Silverman. You know what made me think of that was I was watching Lunch Lady Land, the Adam Sandler SNL performance with Chris Farley as the lunch lady. And they have a bunch of people dressed as different foods like Kevin Nealon as Sloppy Joe. And there's Sarah Silverman as the noodles, looking miserable. Greg! appreciate the subscription. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. What's your favorite SNL sketch, Jesse?
The one I can't remember what it's called, but it's someone's going into like a mental hospital but doesn't really realize it, and everyone is like a psychic, like psychotic murderer, and they're like just popping pills and murdering people, and then the lights go out, and then like the person's alive and everyone else is down on the floor, and they're just like, what happened?
What?
Yeah, this is like 15 years ago. I don't remember. I saw it one time on YouTube. I don't really watch SNL, so that's the only one I remember.
I'm just gonna SNL murder
Yeah, I can't find it on YouTube right now.
psych.
Someone in my
sketch.
college class showed me about it.
I don't think so. I think you must be conflating some other thing.
Maybe.
We're talking about people on later. We're talking about people on SNL, but quickly left. Ben Stiller was on SNL. He did quickly leave.
Right, in these 90s and the 70s. Or at least enough for Psyche to get the kill shot. Well, that would have been good if it wasn't Range Zero. Right, here's a searcher question.
Sloppy Joe.
Searcher question for you,
Dear
Greg.
Sister is the best digital sketch by far, and anyone who thinks different is wrong. What you say? That you only meant well, well, 'cause you did what you say. Does Greg know the original song or the remix? Is that not
Or both.
Is that not the original song? Is it an Imogen Heap? It's like Hide and
Well.
Seek by Imogen Heap. Am I wrong? Oh, I think Jason Derulo sampled it. But you can always tell that because he'll say his name. I mean, the Imogen Heap song is really good. I really like it. I don't know
They're a good
anything
band.
about. Is it a band or is it a person?
Or a person, whatever. I don't know exactly if it's a person or a group or.
I don't know anything about Imogen Heap.
I know they did one of the songs on The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. For one of the Nerdia soundtracks.
Born December 9th, 1977.
They are a person. LOL.
Yeah. So she was in a duo called Frou Frou. And apparently Zach Braff used it in Garden State, so they were indie darlings. When they fuck it. I don't know. Imogen Jennifer Jane Heat. The name. Desi, I gotta get groceries at the door. Take over.
Alright, everybody. What's everyone's favorite ship in Star Trek? Is it Worf and Troy? Worf and Dax? Picard and Beverly? Torres and Paris? Chapel and Spock? Okay, who do you ship in Star Trek? Pim, who's your favorite ship? Bashir and Garrick is obviously the best answer. Like, romantic relationship. You know, shipping. Like, who do you ship? United Planetary Shipping. I mean, I don't think it's Canadian. I see it on everything. I don't know what Kirk and Spock. I'm more of a Spock and McCoy. You got no mods. Just shoot Braylon. Yellow still has a shield. Orphan Dax I liked. I wasn't a huge fan of Bashir and Ezri at the end. Though I did enjoy Ezri's character. It's like having a little Barkley. Yes, just felt like they wanted to end the series with a happy note, and they just wanted everyone to have relationships by the end. And they kind of just got stuck together.
Well, that's incorrect, everybody. There's only one ship in Star Trek that is the best, and that, of course, is Picard and Troy.
It's an odd combination.
What?
Picard and Troy?
Picard and Troy.
Yeah.
Picard.
You don't.
No, not Picard and Crusher. Picard and Troy.
Picard and Q is pretty awesome.
Sorry, but I ain't ever see Picard deliver Shakespearean soliloquies to defend the honor of Crusher. See, your mistake is not being real Star Trek fans and not knowing that there isn't just one Troy in TNG.
Oh,
In fact, Lwaxana Troy plays a huge
Yeah.
part in the series.
that's fair. You got it, Greg. Picard and Lwaxana is a good pair. To be fair, I think that's probably most of our fault for calling Deanna Troy and Lwaxana, not Lwaxana Troy. Yeah, Lwaxana and Odo is a fun pairing, and I'm glad that they're not a couple, but they're friends.
Will Crusher and X-Wing?
Roll left, get a kill before you die. I mean, you played X-Wing on tabletop. And that's how I first heard of X-Wing, actually. But they got a lot of the rules wrong. And later, Will found out that the guy in charge of teaching them the rules was not doing his job. And that's kind of when the YouTube show went off.
The fuck happened? What did I miss?
The tabletop show or in the game?
Whatever you're referring to with Will Crusher.
So Will Wheaton used to run a show called Tabletop, which would have various board games in it. And he'd have like the rules guy that would learn the games and teach the people playing the games wasn't doing his job and would teach them the wrong rules and stuff. And eventually he got caught on it, and like not Will. Yeah, it's Will Wheaton. Stop doing it.
Did he kill Braylon?
He did.
And I'd find Ando again if I could. Headhunters are so back.
Is not obstructed. I'll go on 2 Chris. You don't need 2 Chris. If he gets 2 Chris, he's dead. Vision's dead. Luke really wishes he had heroic.
Keep going, Luke. Pour it in. Oh my God, he is.
Just for kicks. Okay, so just a fuel leak trigger. Got 8 damage cards. Oh, it's got 3. It's not gonna kill him, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna touch him.
that's not a classic giving at all. So I'm gonna supercharge that E-Wing.
Not sure why it says 8. Oh, so you picked up. Well, there's your final 24-8. We'll be back with game 2, and we'll see if Berserkers can close out their series in just a few. Stick around. It's Nickel City X-Wing.